Good morning, everyone. Ganda ng market yesterday. Congratulations sa mga nananalo na. There were some picks of ours that are, that are winning, that were winning. Also, I have very good picks for today. Meron ako nahirapan ako pumili ng mga paborito, pero ang gaganda ng mga positions today. Really like these kinds of setups sa market, which I'm gonna be sharing to you today. I'll share to you the charts later on. Good morning everyone. PSEi is back at testing the resistances again. Green si PSEi ngayon. It closed yesterday at 8057. I think it's gonna ang ganda ng formation ng price action ni PSEi. I think it's gonna break out anytime soon, but wag po natin pangungunahan ng market. I just think it will. And personal personal stand ko po yan. I think it will. Yun nga lang, we cannot predict the market. Hopefully it does. If hindi, then that's okay. There's nothing you can do about it. Tingnan natin siya ngayon. I have a few picks already. Good sir, like ano po ibig sabihin ng disclosure ni ABS-CBN last June 24? Tingnan natin yan, Mike. Right? Good morning, everyone. Good morning to my daughter, Laika. And po, I'll go to the comments really quick. Wing Gloria, good morning. Bull and Bear, good day, Coach. Ranulfo Ferres, as Mang Buntag. Coach Laika, good morning. Jean Martinez, somehow your message got retracted. Mel Dizon, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Argel Mendoza, morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. ISM, sir, thanks. Alright, si ISM, tsaka si C kahapon, nag-bounce na. ISM, nag-pull back pa. So, here it is. This is good for those who are looking for entries already. Yan, sabi ko sa inyo, huwag nyo habulin dyan, di ba? It will, if it will give us a good entry point, why not? Antayin po natin ang bounce yan. It's doing a good pullback, which is good for us na mga traders. I always want you guys to wait for pullbacks. Let me just change this color para makita natin. Huwag yellow. Let's try red. And then kapalan lang natin. Alright. ISM, wait for the bounce. Inabangan ko po bounce niyan. If it bounces, that will be a good pullback to enter around this area, 6.7, 6.73. Pag nag-bounce po yan po yung pasok ninyo dyan. Right? Malapit na. Ayan, sa mga nag-aantay ng entries kay ISM, pinipigilan ko kayo noon. Right? It will give us an entry point hopefully soon, and I'll be recommending that. So, patience is a virtue. Bernadette Abiog, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Jing Martinez, good morning. Laika, good morning. Joy Lagares, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Dalawang beses na nag-greet si Joy Lagares. Oh no. Makian, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And Babe Claudette. And good morning, Claudette. Pa-check na si Nickel, sir. Kamustahin natin si Nickel? He was already stabilizing at the support, and I did recommend it here sa support. Yun, nagpo-pull back na. That's to be expected because we were at resistance levels. Yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, guys. Huwag nyo pong papasukin pag andyan na, nakalipad na at malapit na sa resistance, because that's where it usually goes down, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, dapat pinasok natin dito sa baba. I did recommend it here. Nagpula siya the next day. This was the day I recommended it. I still remember because the next day may nagamos na sa, Sir Lloyd, yung nickel mo nagpula. Okay lang yan. Nasa support pa naman yun di ba? And then there it is. It hit resistance. Now doing a pullback. Now we wait what will be the price action for the stock. It should bounce anytime soon. If it does, tama tayo. If it bounces, then that's a higher high and a higher low. That's an uptrend. Right? Sumula na ng uptrend niya. If ever that happens, that will be our best entry point. This is time to add more for nickel. For those who already entered when I recommended it, diba? So, because that's when confirming na uptrend na siya. And remember, the trend is your friend. That's when you go aggressive. So, pag nag-uptrend na siya, on a bounce right here, you add more. Okay? That's when you start adding more. I call this in the seminar, pyramiding your way up. Dahan-dahan sa pag-akyat. Hindi yung all-in ka sa baba. I talk more about this in the seminar. So, please join the seminar. Alright? If you don't have, if you're not in Davao, if you're not in Rome, there's a way to access my replays of my webinars. Alright, just send me a message to Financial Freedom 101 and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Medyo na busy lang this week. May nasa kaso marami. Mike 16, good morning, sir. Yan. And Laika, ano po ibig sabihin ng disclosure ng ABS last June 24? Let's check it out. Ingay na pusa ako. News, July 24 was that, no, 4 days ago. Ito, let's check it out. I think we still have time naman eh. Okay, quiet. Alright, so early redemption, 7-year bonds. Ito yung sa mga kumuha ng bonds, ng 7-year bonds nila. So, maaga nila makukuha yung gains. Right, so, not for us, those who bought the bonds of ABS-CBN. Right, good job sa mga pumasok. That's the beauty of investing. Patience, mas malaki yung kita doon. Mas sure naman ang bonds. Diba? Congratulations sa mga nakakuha ng bonds. Ay, sadly, hindi ako isa doon. Raymond Arano, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pakibati naman po ang anak ko, si Cyril. Hi, Cyril. Insights naman po, good morning sa inyo, Raymond and Cyril. Insights naman po kay LTG. LTG is my favorite pick, one of my favorite picks for today. If you, let me just post my picks for today. Yan po mga picks ko today. LTG is one of them. Congratulations, getting better, Raymond. BPI, MRSGI, may balita po kayo kailan mabebenta yung hospital ni MPI. Wala pa eh, right? But for sure, with the connections of Manny Pangilinan, that will be easy to look for investors. So, abang lang, patience lang. Mark Lizaso, may request ka pala. LTG, daan na natin yan mamaya since that's one of my favorites for today. Si BPI, bodega lang ng bodega, pero antay lang ng bounce, okay? This is a dip right here. This is what we're waiting for. Just keep buying the dips. If you see a green for today, at the end of the day, pasukin nyo po. Bodegahin nyo na po yan si BPI habang mura pa po. Okay? Di natin alam kailan sa aakyat yan, but you should have investments like this in your portfolio, where whenever a blue chip gives you a very good price, you get in. BPI, MRSGI, recommended MRSGI a few days ago. Can't recall when. During this right here, yes. For 2-3 days na, ayan, nag-resistance na siya. This is good for those who haven't entered MRSGI yet. Anytime soon, it should bounce. I think this is gonna bounce today. And end of the day, pasukin nyo po yan for next week, for your positions next week. That's the best position right there. A bounce. That's a higher high already. Nag-breakout yan actually. So, from the previous high. So, that's a higher high. And wala pa tayong higher low possible here already. That's already a higher low even if it's red. Pag nag-green yan, that will be a confirmed entry for you guys. Especially yung nanonood ng MSGI, Raymond, right? Mikoy, good vibes. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pwede po ba mag-all-in kay ISM? Then, yung kay FLI, yung pagbili sa Hong Kong company, that was one of the reasons why FLI went shoot up, but now it's still doing a pullback. Let's check out the chart. See, ISM po, I never recommend going all in unless you're an investor talaga. Because the stock is somehow still speculative at its state. Bakit? Just speculative because there's no fundamentals yet. We don't have any fundamentals of Udena yet. There's no public papers yet that we can check how Udena is faring. Kamusta yung mga utang nila? Nababayaran ba nila by quarters? We haven't seen that yet. That is part of the analytics the analysts look at to know if the stock is good to invest in. They will not be recommending ISM. No, in fact, no analysts na yung license talaga has been recommending ISM for that fact. It's speculative. Pangalan nila nakataya dyan. Why will you recommend a speculative stock? That's risky, di ba? Kami lang na mga nasa YouTube karamihan, yung mga who's been following the stock market also, who plays speculative. I play speculative, especially traders, right? Yung mga investors hindi naglalaro dyan because this is speculative. Do not go all in, please, right? Lagay lang kayo ng pera ng magkano gusto niyo, pero wag po lahat ilalagay niyo dyan. FLI, ayan. Si FLI, this is what I've been telling you guys, wag po maghahabol dyan sa taas. Maraming nainggit, nag-gap up. Dito, this was the previous close, nag-gap up and nagkaipitan tuloy. Right? There's a possible support here. Anytime soon, they should make support. Kung gusto niyo pong pasukin, ito yung opportunity. Huwag yung naghahabol kayo dun sa taas. Hope this is lesson learned sa mga nainggit. Hopefully, wala po sa inyo. Nga pala, guys, Before we continue, please share the video. Little request from my end. I hope I've earned this from you. Please share the video and share the video to your Facebook walls so that your friends will this can spark their curiosity when it comes to the stock market. They'll see if they try to watch the video, they'll see that somehow, though complicated, it's understandable. And at least, at the very least, it starts their curiosity. Yun po, dun po nagsisimula yung, yung investing talaga. And also to your trading groups, if you have trading groups out there, please share this video to them, to the group, so that the newbies there, yun yung target natin, yung mga newbies there, will know that there's a program like this that will guide them in their stock market journey, should they want to trade in the stock market, diba? And going back, FLI, wala pa tayong bounce, so ingat lang muna. Hopefully, it is on a strong climb up here. So, ito pala yung nangyari, speculative growth before the news. And, ayun, lumabas kahapon yung news, kaya pala nag-spike ng bongga si FLI. Now, FLI, anytime soon, this should bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, but you can go aggressive on this because this is backed up by news, with a catalyst, okay? Mas magvo-volatile yan. Ganda ng volume oh. So, check it out, FLI. Abangan nyo po yung bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, test nyo. But make sure you plan your entry, okay? Mark Lizaso, ABG, sir. I recommended ABG on the support. And it's already climbing. We are now playing at resistance levels. Though there is good, what they call this, volume. Maganda na yung volume That's why I did recommend ABG here. Nasa resistance na tayo, guys. I keep teaching you, naririnig nyo po ito lagi. Support is the buy, right? Doon tayo sa support mag-buy, hindi po sa resistance ang buying, okay? If it does a breakout, then why not? Okay, for ABG. Pero right now, I don't want to recommend it here. Though it is backed up by volume, paano pag nag-sell off ang mga tao, hindi masustain ng volume yung buying, at bumalik sa support yan, ang laki ng ipit nyo dyan. Right, di ba? But ABG is already looking well. That's one reason why I recommended it here. Right now, mataas na po. Ang hirap na habulin yan dyan. If you wanna go aggressive, try a breakout. But I strongly recommend any pullback and bounce will be the best entry. Okay? For ABG. Zaira, Quincy, Abelo, good morning, sir. Uptrend na po ba si C? Tagal na pong uptrend si C. Still on an uptrend right now. Pero it's already, look at that, where it's playing at. RSI. If you haven't, if you don't know what RSI is, let me give you a link. I have a video about RSI. Check it out. RSI is one of my favorite technical analysis tools. Helps me with the reading the psychology of the crowd in trading. RSI. Okay, check out RSI. I hope isa yun sa pinaka-basic talaga. I have a video about that. That's the link. Check it out. Nasa chat room po natin. It's still playing at the top RSI. It's really hard right now. Kung investor po kayo for C, then investor entries na lang tayo dyan. This is not for position trading. Even if aakyat po yan, huwag po tayong maging greedy. It's already out of position. Ang hirap maghanap ng breakout. There is a flag pattern here. If you wanna go aggressive pag nag-green yan today, yeah, go ahead. But make sure you cut your losses, okay? Masyadong mataas na po yan. Too risky to enter as a position trader. I want you guys to start as a position trader. This is what I'm teaching you, how to become a position trader. Because this is basically the first step into trading. Magsimula po kayo ng position trading. Because the technical analysis here is the same with day trading. It's just that in day trading, that's so much faster. Mabilisan po. Hindi mga kayo maka-decide ng maayos sa position trading. Doon pa kaya sa day trading, intraday trading, as you call it, na tig-isang minutong you have to react for a buy and sell by the minute, diba? Start with position trading. There isn't a position here yet. I've been recommending ISM and C here on the dips, on the MA20s. These are the best position. Right now, it's already out of position. So, wag na po tayo maiinggit dyan. Okay, Reynold, Poblacion, Sir Lloyd, ICT please. Ito si ICT is giving us good positions right now. ICT, going to test the starting to test the what do you call this, the resistances. Right, we have a resistance right here, we have the support right here. We talked about this, may mas gandang support dito. That's the best entry point. Right now kasi nakalipad na siya, it's already nearing resistance. Try to enter a breakout na lang should you really want to enter ICT. I don't recommend it anymore. I did recommend ICT here. Ngayon mahirap na po si ICT, masyado mataas na. For ICT, next for ICT is PNB from Mikoy. PNB, eto si PNB maganda rin eh. Was PNB in my picks yesterday? Can't remember. Yes, I think it was past few days. Kaso nga lang kahapon maliit yung volume niya. So it's consolidating right now. If you want to test it out, buy as long as the support holds for PNB. This is the most recent support that's been holding for 3 days. This is still low risk. Yeah, you can test it out. Hopefully, umakyat na si PNB. Anyways, this is a good company to test out. I see. Good morning, sir. Any insights kay MBT and SMPH? SMPH is in one of my favorites for today's. Favorite pick ko si SMPH. Why? We have a support. We have good spike on the bounce. On the volume and the bounce speaks for itself. That's a good entry for SMPH. We are at support levels. Test it out, right? If you want to start trading, if you have a trading system, start with blue chips. This is one of the best positions you can find as a blue chip trade. For blue chip trading, look at the volume. Very good. Very good volume right here, diba? Okay, so SMPH, one of my favorite picks for today. At least nadaanan na natin yan. Mikoy, good vibes. ZHI. Ito si ZHI eh. Very tempting. Let me open ZHI. Ganda kasi ng mga pinapalabas ng mga climbs ni ZHI. Right. ZHI climbed yesterday on a breakout. Okay. I don't know if you notice these kinds of patterns. I really love these kinds of patterns. Yung paakyat yung price action niya. And then there it is. Nag-breakout na siya. We talked about ZHI after as it was touching the upper Bollinger in the MA20. And that was a support. I told you guys that that's the best entry point for ZHI. And umakyat na siya ngayon. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay ZHI. Really hard to enter right now. Though there's a breakout. You can use a breakout should you really want to get in. But I don't recommend breakouts. I always wait for a pullback and bounce. Mas maganda po ang ganon kaysa breakout. Joseph Fernandez, CHP. I recommended ZHP when it did a breakout and lumipad after that. Recommended it here when it did this breakout. No, not that breakout. Here. Recommended it here, diba? At this point, CHP. And there it is. Umakyat si CHP. And then now, malaking volume and the pullback. It attempted to really climb yesterday, but nagka-sell off and hindi nag-sustain yung buyers. That's what usually happens. Pumupula po yan pag mas marami ang nagbebenta kaysa bumibili. Wala kasing bumibili dyan kasi mahal. Konti lang bumibili. So, binibentahan yung mga gustong bumili talaga kay CHP. Ganun na nangyayari dyan. Kaya, if hindi nag-sustain, mas marami yung nagbebenta, bumabagsak. Right? And now it's dropping, which is good. Which is good for us position traders because we can look for a position. Again, watch this stock every day and wait for your bounce. Pag nag-bounce po yan, you enter it. Okay? For CHP. Annalisa Dalapo, morning Sir Lloyd, Apple and Leica, thank you so much. Good morning then. Gerald de Belen Ali, please, planning to go in at 94.4. Smash FM. Long-term investor but decided to take profits near all-time high. Very good decision. If you can trade, then why not? You entered at 49.94. This is good. You are playing at ME20 right now. I think this is gonna go up. I don't want to recommend it because we have resistances. But yes, yan, all-time high levels, ibenta nyo po ang ilan sa mga stocks ninyo when you see weakness after an all-time high. Diba? When it did an all-time high here, the next day opened at a very weak point, nag-gap down siya. That's weakness. Sell it already. And then, voila, instant money for you guys. 49.4 is here. Don't want to recommend it. here because I think this is going to be consolidating. But if it gives you another resistance, sell half of it. Very good, Gerald. Getting better in your trade. Samantha Galera, sir, sending you PM regarding seminar on July 20. Alright, for Davao, July 20 or attached. Yes, thank you. Ngayon ko po sasagutin yan. Yesterday was very busy. Hindi ko po nasagot ang mga messages. Ezekiel, good morning, Coach. Shell PH po. Coach, yes, I'm looking at Shell PH. Gusto ko siya i-recommend today, but sa dami na nire-recommend ko, I have to cut it para makapili kayo. But Shell PH, right? Good price action right here. This is a support already for Shell PH, right? Concern ko kay Shell PH is it's still on a downtrend. Though nag-hit na siya sa RSI, we talked about that, and then there's the bounce. This is your support right here. Enter that support. Test it out just in case mali. Always cut your losses. But then again, this is a good company, right? Very good company. Price is very cheap already. Technicals telling us a buy na, go na kasi sa RSI niya. I'd say yes, test it out. Very cheap. Why not, diba? Shell PH, test it out. Next is God bless you always. God bless you too, Ezekiel. Elmer Vincent Medina, good morning po. Good morning. Herns Mill, Hernan Lim, good morning, Coach. Meg X date 7/2, July 2. Should I hold or sell during X date when price drop most of the time? Depends on your purpose. Did you enter Meg for the dividends or are you trying to tignan natin yung dividends ni Meg. X date cash dividends 0.07 for the price of 610. 07 pa. Napakaliit lang po ng dividends na yan. That shouldn't be detrimental for the stock. I don't think it's gonna drop, but I will recommend you sell half. We're playing at resistances po, Hernan. Alright, sell half of it, and then if on July 2, whatever happens, kesera-sera, diba? Anyways, hindi naman masyadong mataas yung dividend, so it shouldn't be that much. Shouldn't give that much of an effect. Ron Kunanan, hi Sir Lloyd, good morning. FGen momentum trade po ba? FGen, yes, ang ganda ng momentum ni FGen. Up to you if you wanna go momentum trading. There was a breakout right here. This was the best entry point. Ganda po niyan. For the short term breakout niya, but overall yung trend niya, this is the resistance, itong paakyat na ito. Ganda ng volume. I don't want to recommend momentum trade here because momentum plus RSI is already overbought. No. Don't enter those stocks anymore. If there is momentum today, anyways, wala namang manghuhula sa atin, baka mag-momentum pa today, right? But yeah, if you know how to momentum trade, no one's stopping you. I always have this bias kasi because I'm a position trade. I always stop you. I always get this impression na I want to teach you position trading, so pasensya na. But yeah, it can go momentum today. If you know how to momentum trade, then go ahead, momentum trade it. I don't want to recommend it to the newbies though. Okay, sa mga hindi marunong mag-momentum trade, wag po. Sales. Meg, we talked about Meg just now. Nasa resistance po yan. Stay away from it. I did recommend that a few days ago when it started to bounce. Si Meg, diba? We recommended it here sa MA20 and they're starting to go up already and now we're hitting resistance level. So stay away na ngayon. Hindi na po entry point ngayon. Dapat noon pa. Becca Tangan, good morning po. Sir LHC, MPI, FLI, and ISM po. Ito si LHC. I did recommend this the past few days. MA20 niya. Right, so MA20 niya, recommended it here. And there it is. Nag-breakout pa nga and umakyat pa na umakyat. We are already seeing resistance right there. Stay away from it. Pullbacks ulit. I keep telling you guys, I keep teaching you MA20. Use this magic line. MA20. MA20. Ilang beses na yun binigyan kayo ng MA20, di ba? Huwag yung nasa taas, please. Right? I keep on teaching you about MA20. That's why I follow it. Right? Especially in PSE. LHC, MPI. Si MPI, nagpo-pullback pa. Abang na lang tayo na next na bounce. This is what I've been telling you guys. Pupula yan. We need further price action. Maybe it's gonna go further down. maybe not, and create a support right here. Why not, diba? Pero for now, wala pa po tayong entry point for MPI. FLI, nagpo-pull back pa. Wait for the bounce. Same with ISM. That's for Bekatangan. The Regal Studio. Oy, ano yan? Bakit may lumilipad? The Regal Studio. Good morning, sir. PHA. Pa-check po. Salamat. Just keep buying the dips of PHA. It's still at the support right now. It did start to clip the upper Bollinger Band, so that's a good sign. This is a support already. Get in already, PHA. Budagahin nyo na po yan while it's stabilizing. Kasi pag lumipad yan today, hindi na kayo makapasok. Nako, lagot na. Right? It did touch the upper Bollinger Band already one of these day, the past 2 days. And then it's bouncing at MA20. So it's already good for PHA. I'd say yes, enter PHA already. Jing Martinez, Green, IRC po, coach. Si Green, merong news kay Green ngayon eh. So baka lumipad si Green. But we have a resistance right here, guys. So konti ingat. We did talk about Green the past few days. I can't remember, but I think I recommended Green here somewhere in the support. For now, wait na lang ng breakout kay Green, right? Just to be sure, just to know for sure the momentum. Meron namang ASM ngayon si Green. Was that Green? Just want to be sure. I can't remember. Let me double check on that. But yeah, breakout lang kay Green for technical analysis wise. Before you want to enter, Jing Martinez, Green, IRC po, coach. Thank po sa help. You're a blessing. May you be blessed more para marami ka pa matulungan. Thank you so much, Jing. Let me check IRC. Ito si IRC, sabi ko sa inyo, magbodega na kayo na magbodega dyan. And it's starting to go up already, di ba? We talked about this support for IRC already. Starting to go up. Ayan, naiwan na naman kayo ng trend ni IRC. Underground pa yung trend yan. Hopefully, nakasakay kayo. But that's already a good climb. Hopefully, you can get in cheaper at a cheaper price for IRC. But definitely, that's buy already. IRC. Thanks, coach. Ayan. Estela Sanchez. Thank you, Jing. Estela Sanchez, ganda umaga. Regine Deza. Good morning, sir. New subscriber. Salamat sa mga videos. Aba and Sipo. Alright. Welcome, Regine Deza. This is the reason why I want you to share the videos para mas marami pang newbies na makasabay sa atin, guys. Right? Please share the video. Please share the video. IRC, good news. No, hindi good news. ABA, ito si ABA. Ang taas na ni ABA. Right? Did a breakout yesterday on the previous resistance and good for ABA. Not for position traders anymore. Position traders, remember, dinikdik ko sa inyo dito si ABA. Huwag niyo po sasayangin yung bounce ni ABA, di ba? And ayun na, we even give you another entry point at the breakout and lumipad na siya. Another bagger. This is one of my bagger picks. I recommended ABA for quite a while. October pa ba yun? Last year. And there it is. Very high climb already. Another opportunity here to gain. Congratulations sa mga pumasok when I recommended it. Now, it's not an entry point. We are at sell areas. Not good to enter on sell areas. Basically, you have to learn that. I know you know that already, but somehow your emotions get the best of you and minsan nawawala kayo sa sistema niyo. The greed here, the envy, wag niyo pong papansinin yan. Ask yourself, is there a position here? Basically, that's it. Okay? Is there a position here? If it says no, then no. Your brain is gonna tell you, but tignan nyo ang volume, tignan nyo ang momentum, tignan nyo ang akyat. Sayang ang pera, baka umakyat pa yan kasi meron lahat. That's your emotion already speaking. Whenever your mind says, but look at this, you're trying to rationalize in your mind to give you a reason to enter it. Number one question always ask if you're a position trader, is there a position here? Maybe a breakout, but we haven't sustained the breakout. So, and I hate breakouts at the top. Okay lang yung breakout dito sa baba. Pag nag-resistance dyan, dito sa baba ng breakouts, that's good breakouts. But when it's breakout at the top, really hard. It's starting to form even a cup. Maybe it's gonna pull back and make a cup and saucer. That will be a better entry. But for now, wag na po. Masyado mataas na po yan si ABA. Okay? So I hope I was able to clear that out from you guys. Zaira Quincy Abelo, thanks sir. I'm sharing to you that Because yung emotions factor na sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, your mind is gonna start saying, but look at this, but look at that, right? And you start to rationalize to yourself, uy, may chance na naman. It's a good argument. Hopefully tama ako. That's your emotion speaking to you. I base that on my experience. I don't want you guys to experience that anymore, right? Just listen to those who have already experienced it. That is how you lose in stock market. Zaira, Quincy Abelo, Micah Lerman, good morning sir, DNL AGI po. Let's check out the charts. Asan na yan? Excuse me. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to turn on my fan. Ang init na sa Cebu. Alright, DNL, a very good question. Si DNL, one of my favorite stocks to enter right now kasi nasa baba pa po si DNL. And there it is. It gave us a MA20 bounce, right? MA20 bounce here. Okay, kaya pala, ganito nangyari. So, this was a good entry. This is a good entry right here. Hit the resistance and then a pullback and bounce. I don't want you to enter now and for DNL. You can, but it's starting to create a resistance right here. Look at that. 3 times na na-hit yung resistance na yun, bumabagsak after that. And then, ayun, this is an ascending triangle. Starting to form an ascending triangle. If you enter here kasi, we have a possible resistance right here. Not worth the risk. Napakaliit lang ng possible gains din dyan. Kasi baka mag-fail because of that resistance. We don't know for sure yet. I think it's gonna break out, but then again, wag nyo po again pangungunahan ang market. Kaya wag nyo pong papasukin yan dyan. Wait for it to do a breakout and then you react accordingly. The breakout from this pattern, from this resistance, is the best entry point for DNL. AGI, recommended AGI the past few days. Here. Oh, was that the past few days? Can't remember when I recommended AGI. Yeah, here. And here, ito, I remembered here, si AGI, when it did the breakout from that pattern right there. So, right now, si AGI starting to form a support. Bollinger Band is telling us it's stabilizing. So, I guess magsa-sideways na ito si AGI. Why not? Test it out on the support if ever. Ayan, meron namang green. Test out the support for AGI. Ang problema ko AGI, very strong resistances at this area. So, that's why hindi ko na po tinitingnan si AGI. Noon sana, it gave us very good positions. Worth it kasi yung risk factor niya nung nag-pullback siya ng bongga for AGI. We did talk about it here and here. Right now, nasa gitna na tayo ng major resistance niya, so it's really hard to talk about, it's really hard for me to look at AGI right now. Aggressive entry, yes, if you're looking at AGI, if you think it's still gonna go up, I think it will, but I really shaky with stocks that are already at the top unless it's very super very very fundamentally good talaga. Alright, so AGI, I can't recommend it, but should you want to enter, you try to use this support around 15 pesos. Zaira Quincy, ayun, nabasa ko na pala yan. Emily Gulciano, good morning. Miss Apple, to Laika, and to you. Sir, ask ko lang magkano, kung mag-change name na ba si ISM, ano mangyayari sa shares hawak natin. Basically, mag-change lang rin yung name ng hawak natin. Remember Poppy? Si Poppy. I've been recommending Poppy for the longest time. Sabi ko sa inyo guys, no, nawala na si Poppy. LHC na pala. Right, so the stock that you own just changes its name to LHC. Ganun din lang. Same with Poppy. This is Poppy before. Been recommending Poppy here. Just keep buying the dips kasi sobrang mura pa ni Poppy. Yan. Diba noon? There it is. And we're reaching higher levels already. Right? Very high levels already for Poppy. LHC. Magiging LHC lang siya. ISM magiging Udena rin lang siya. Ganun din lang. Raymond Arano, sorry sir. So ask ko lang po kung ilang days dapat i-hold ang isang stock kapag nasa consolidation stage. Near support. usually I hold it as long as my support holds, right? Unless I really need the money to transfer it on a different stock na nagsisimula ng lumipad, 'di ba? Really depends on the position and the situation of your portfolio. As long as the support is holding as much as possible, wag mo po ibenta yan, 'di ba? And this is the curse of the newbies. Kung kailan nyo binenta, sa kaya nilipad, I tell you, raise your hand if ever you experience that. That's why I hold it as much as possible unless I really need the money for other positions. But as much as possible, I hold on to the money. Yan. I have a very good lesson about that in the seminar. It's quite long, so just join the seminar. They're very cheap, right, guys? My seminars are very good investments for you, for your investment journey. Send me a message so that you can gain access to it. Huwag niyo po sasayin yung opportunity. Ang dami niyo po malalaman, matututunan dyan. Raymond Arano, Micah Lerman, M-Wide na din po, sir. Thank you. Uy, tingnan natin si M-Wide. Kamustahin natin? One of the good stocks out there. Si Alco, na-recommend ko yun sa Alco kahapon, lumipad na. M-Wide. Uy, si M-Wide may bounce na. Very good for M-Wide. I think this is stabilization period already, right? Test out M-Wide. Why not? For me, it's starting to touch the MA20, so that's usually if that breaks, that usually is a sign of a change of the trend. And there it is. Nag-clip siya, though hindi nag-sustain, but the support bounce is telling us na wala na yung momentum ng pagbaba niya. I'd say yes, M-Wide is good to test already. For a good company, this is a good entry point for M-Wide. Test it out, right? Why not? Heli. You can't read the name. I want you to, basta, Eli siguro yan. This is the name. ELHHLIE. And Ellie, Sir Lloyd, hello po. How's ZHI po? Thanks. ZHI is looking good. We talked about ZHI earlier. Pullback and bounce po ang best entry point for this right here. There is momentum possibility here. Baka lumipad pa ito today, but only do that if you know how to do momentum trading. If not, position trading po tayo. This is the support. Get in near that support for ZHI. Breakout strategy for ZHI. Hopefully, it gives you an entry point. Rod Cruz, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ask ko lang po, pag mag-average up ako by next bounce of support, ano support po ba gagawin ko? Yes, that is correct. When you average up, make sure your average up avenue is another support, because that will be your trailing stop loss. Ayan, your trailing stops, that's your new support, and then if ever bumagsak yan, then that means na you exit from that support. Ganun po ang trailing stop loss to protect your earnings going up to that recent support. Jojo Manzano, Sir Lloyd, insights on house po. Thank you. Si house may resistance on the breakout lang. Should you really want to enter breakout? No, sorry. Meron pala siyang support. Support ang ginawa niya. RSI starting to look healthy. Hindi na siya overbought levels. This is a massive stock. It's really expensive for me already, but price action can't lie, and uptrend po siya. Mia, ang hirap nito. I really don't like looking at stocks which are up there. But if you ask me, nagtatouch siya sa lower Bollinger Band. I think babagsak pa ito. Right? Resistance is here. For me lang personally, I don't want to recommend house anymore. Masyado mataas na po yan. And it broke the MA20 massively here. That's why it's going sideways already. Maybe a stronger support should really help me decide, but right now I'm shaky about it. Aggressively though, there is a support right here. Pwede niyo po i-test yan. Anyways, the stock is on a major uptrend. The trend is your friend. Hopefully magtaas pa. If at least naman lang dito low risk, if ever magkamaliman kayo, you can always exit at a low risk position. I don't want to recommend house personally. Sir, now po, ito si Now, maganda rin eh. Ang ganda rin. This is from BJ Julian. Ganda rin, like MA20 bounce, but we are seeing lower highs for now. Ang hirap ng position ng ni Now ngayon. Remember, I recommended Now here. Recommended it. Did I recommend it here? MA20 po yan. That was the best entry point. Yes, we talked about it. Definitely. Hopefully, hindi ko na miss yan. That was a good entry right there. Right now, this does show us higher high. Ang hirap ni Now, wala tayong support na mahanap ngayon. Ang hirap ng mga support ni Now. We have major resistances coming kasi. That's the hard part of naghahabol tayo ng stock. It's really frustrating to enter whenever you see resistances very near. That's why I always like pullbacks. Anyways, ang gulo na ng drawing. Let me just remove this. Okay, aggressively, yes, it's a good bounce, but breakout should be the best entry point for now, if ever, para at may confirmation naman na bullish siya. Yan po ang masasabi ko for now. Darwin Nodo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights kay ZHI, we already talked about that. ATN, recommended that at the bottom. Now it's already going up. I don't want to recommend it anymore, even there's good volume in ATN yesterday. Recommended it here. Ilang beses kayo inuulit-ulit sa inyo guys si ATN during those times. Just keep buying the dips kay ATN. And we were playing at the support here. It went down and created another support. Then buy more. Ganun lang ginagawa ko kay ATN. I keep telling you, just keep buying the dips. Sa dips po tayo pumasok. We are already so high up there. I don't want to recommend that anymore. Always wait for the pullback of a stock. Right? It will give you a good pullback. Before, if ever hindi, then leave it be. Ganun lang. Unless you're an investor, you don't really care. You can get in aggressively. Amy Marquez, Darwin, ang agap nyo pa dyan sa Jeddah. Good morning sa inyo. Amy Marquez, Sir Aba, thanks. Masyado mataas na po si Aba. We talked about that already. Benjamin Katubigan, good morning, Sir Lloyd. BRN po. Let's check out BRN. BRN's giving us good entry points lately. Right? Nung nag-breakout siya, MA20, naglaro siya sa MA20. We are at resistance levels for BRN. Wait for the pullback. Pag nag-pullback yan and then gives you an entry point on this support kasi yun yung previous resistance, I'd say that's the better entry point. Kasi right now, if you get in here, that's resistance levels, that's bad. And then even if you get in, there's another resistance here, which is not worth your risk. So I don't want to recommend BRN. If it ever, like this one right here, if it gives you this, goes down, and then bounces from that support, that's your entry point sana. Hopefully it happens again, but right now, we don't have that position anymore. Hi sir, watching here in Mandaue City. Silingan pala tayo. Anilin. Oy, from Korea. Alright, good morning Anilin. Hopefully you can send me a message. Maybe we can, if I have time, we can catch up. Ellie, hello po ulit. APX, good to enter po ba? Thanks, APX. I usually invite my students na napupunta dito sa Cebu for quick chat. APX, ayan. So APX, we are at the uptrend line already. This is what I'm telling you. Even if may momentum dyan, baka mag-pullback, matamaan kayo ng pullback, diba? This is the uptrend of APX. This is good. Any bounce soon should be your entry point. Abangan nyo po ang bounce na APX. Okay? Ellie, good pick. Right? Wait lang ng bounce. Just for today. Good morning, sir. Yun yung pangalan niya, just for today. Eunice Arcilia, okay ba passport o driver's license per abli eToro account, sir? Yes, it definitely is. Speaking of eToro, guys, side bit lang ako. Create an eToro account. We're trading the international markets using eToro. Yes. Gladly. Nakabawi ako for this month na. Right? This was -2 the past few days. In the past few days na trades ko, gladly nakabawi tayo. Hopefully mag-green ko po yan after the remaining days of June. But definitely doing my best, still learning. Nagkamali pa nga ako last night, posted about it. Ang daming nag-comment. But yeah, this happened last night for learning purpose. If low leverage, you would have kept the trade at buy position. Yes, likely. But then right, anyways, eToro account po. Use my link if you want to create an eToro account. International market is very good to trade. We are all green on our positions right now. Kung hindi ko lang ako nagkamali kay Natgas yesterday, that was already a green. Sus, ang ganda sana ng entry ko at nag-sustain yung breakout. That was my entry point, breakout. Kaso nga lang, nagka-leverage. I want to share to you my mistake last night so that maiwasan nyo po. Sorry about that. Para maiwasan nyo po ang mali ko So history, I want to go to my history of my trade. Here, not gas, negative, ano tayo? Negative 4. That's $23 loss yesterday because I did that mistake. Naka times 10 leverage. The problem here is I want to teach you, I don't want to teach this to you. I want to teach this to you in eToro. If you want to trade it, NatGas, when I tried to enter NatGas, ang ginawa ko po, when I tried to open the trade, let's go to virtual portfolio just to be sure. When you, oops. Right. So, when you enter a trade, eto naka times 10 leverage siya. I focused so much on the stop loss because I want to be responsible in my trading. Hindi kasi ako nasanay sa leverage. May leverage international market, so you always have to think about this, okay? Hindi ko to nagalaw. They should have been into times 2 lang. Na times 10, naka times 10 siya, hindi ko nagalaw. I focus so much on stop loss. Ang ginawa ko po is negative 4%, 3 to 4% po ang risk ko because this was a breakout strategy, so I'm very near the support. So if I enter there and mag-fail siya, very low risk. That's why I entered it. So what I put in was a negative 4, what do you call this? Negative 4% na stop loss. Okay? And if it was at times 2 leverage, that would have been good. Nag-sustain sana yan. But since it's at times 10 leverage, pagpasok ko, a negative 0.5% is multiplied to 10. So that's negative 5% kaagad. So nung bumaba lang siya ng konti, ng 0.5 negative, it's multiplied to 10. So that's negative 5% right away. So that's what happened. Nahit kagad yung stop loss ko. Kakapasok ko pa lang, since naka-times ng leverage and napakalapit ng risk tolerance ko, ng stop loss ko, it basically exited right away. So, nagsayang akong pera, very expensive lesson for me, big mistake for me, since marami po nagka-copy sa akin. Dapat positive na tayo ngayon if this did not happen. And again, lesson learned. So many lessons to learn still in the international market. So I'm just sharing to you the lessons I had yesterday because of that mistake. Okay. But then again, talking about eToro, guys, I'm concentrating my trading international market na. Right? Hindi na po ako nagtatrade sa PSE. But I know most of you are still in PSE, so hindi ko po kayo iiwan. I'm still doing the daily grind for PSE. But guys, if you notice, I'm slowly transitioning. I'm telling you guys to start trading in the international market. Sa Philippines, kung tinitiis po natin ang napakahirap ng trading sa PSE, why not go into the international market kung saan ang trading is very easy because of the volume. Trade with me, right? Ang hiling ko lang po is create an account using my link. That's gonna help me a lot in return. If ever magta-trade na po kayo, I have a free newsletter. Every learnings I have in the international market, I write it down and then I send it to you guys whenever I can. It's just that medyo busy ngayon and maxed out na ako sa free ko na newsletter. So, I'm having a hard time sending out newsletters. Naghahanap pa ako pinakamura as much as possible kasi I want the newsletter to be free. But at the same time, hindi po ako mahirapan. Pahaling newsletters na. But anyways, anytime soon, I think I'm just gonna be spending for it. Anyways, you guys are helping me a lot by just basically viewing the videos and your super chats. So, yan po. I have a newsletter. Register so I can send you the newsletters to your email. Andyan po sa video description, meron po diyang newsletter na link. Use my link when you create an eToro account. May link po dyan sa video description for the newsletter so that by next month, magsimula na naman yung refresh yung counts ko. I can send newsletters again. For now, I'm gonna be starting slow. Monthly lang siguro ang gagawin ko. I want it to be weekly kaso na ma-max out kaagad ako sa available na pwede kong i-send everyday. Register the newsletter. It's free newsletter for me, guys. I'm sharing to you all the researches that I gather and send it to you through email. Okay, again, this is eToro. I'm trading the international market now. So far, so good. So many learnings, but we are doing well. Okay, Ron Kunanan, thanks po, Sir Lloyd. You're welcome. Speaking of eToro nga pala, lastly, there's a promotion for eToro kasi malapit na po ang deadline ng promotion. Until June 30 po. You have until June 30. If you created your eToro account using my link, this is one of the reasons why I want you to use my link. If you use my link and created the account April 30 earlier, hindi na po kasali yung nasa May sadly and yung mga gumawa ng account on June. April 30 earlier and you haven't funded your account yet, eToro is giving out a promotion. If you fund your account for as low as $200, right? Kahit hindi nyo po galawin yung $200 na yan, just fund it. Right? Pag nag-fund kayo ng $200, eToro is gonna give you $50 in return. And then, also last night, someone sent me a message, Sir Lloyd, hindi ko po nagamit ang link ninyo, but I created my account April 30 earlier. Can we have it transferred under you and still get the promotion? Good news is yes. Right, I talked to eToro yesterday, so mas marami po ang maka-join sa promotion. So if you created an account not using my link, send me a message, ipa-transfer natin sa pangalan ko para until June 30, makakuha po kayo sa promotion as long as you created the account April 30 and earlier. Okay? That's almost 3,000 people. Right? 3,000 people, almost 3,000 people na bibigyan ng promotion ni eToro just for funding the account. After that, pag binigyan kayo ng $50, i-withdraw nyo. It's up to you. I don't recommend that. I want you to start trading using it. But you can do that. Basically, you gain $25 if you do that. Diba? Pag withdraw nyo kaagad after getting it. But don't want to recommend that. I'm just saying that that's how clean the promotion is. Right? That was my point. So, that's around almost 7 million pesos binibigay ni eToro para po sa ating mga Pinoy. Let's take advantage of it. Okay, done with eToro. I'm gonna go back to your comments. It's 9:10, so marami-rami po ang picks ko ngayon. So I'm gonna go to my recommendations first, okay? Before I continue with the requests. Chart requests. Number 1 sa pick ko today. Marami kong favorites as I told you. LTG, number 1. LTG, we have a support already for LTG. Yes, LTG is a go for me. Pwede nyo na pong pasukin yan. One of my favorites today. It already broke the MA20. So that's already the change of the trend. It's going sideways. Test it out while it's doing sideways. Very low risk. That's why I want to recommend it. Eunice pala may question. Okay bang passport o driver's license para abli eToro? Yes, definitely. But you're gonna need a billing statement. Okay? Billing statement is very important. Sir Lloyd, for first-time funding po ba ang eligible sa promo sa eToro or kahit nakapag-fund na many times before? Thank you. Sadly, sa mga first-time funding lang siya available. Not that. I would prefer na yung mga naka-fund na makakuha din. But I'll take whatever. It is still blessing, right? I always count these as blessings pa rin, right? So mga nakapag-trade na, you already experience this. This is basically to invite everyone to experience the international market and then experience what we're experiencing. If makita nyo lang po ang mga Cebuano traders are already in eToro. Ang gulo sa chat room kasi so many people are earning already. So many are learning. It's very exciting to learn the international market. Eunice Arcilia, shout out sa mga Cebuano eToro traders. Ang dami na nila. Eunice, you can search for the group, right? I'm gonna shout out the group really quick. Cebu eToro traders. Search for this. Right, Cebu eToro traders. Lumalaki po siya ng lumalaki. This is a different group. I'm a member of it, and if you can see the people here posting their gains in the international market, hindi tulad sa PSEi na puro. This guy is amazing. Lahat ng earnings niya yan sa isang trade lang sa oil, puro kita. But yeah. Search for this group, join this, hindi lang po for Cebu yan, lahat ng Pilipinas. It's just that it originated here sa Cebu kasi kami is from Cebu. Right? But mga traders yan, nasa Manila din yung iba. Let me go back to the chart. Anyways, let me go to my picks again. Join the group and magte-thank you na naman yan si Bengsky, yung admin dyan, kasi magbo-bullish na naman yung acceptance because of the shoutout. But I recommend the group. So many learnings there. Let me go back to the chat. And to my picks. Next is SMPH. I talked about SMPH already earlier. One of my favorite picks for today. We have a support already. SMPH po, ito rin si GT Cap. Ang daming magagandang positions ngayon. GT Cap just made a bounce after the breakout. Sustained the support. And there's the confirmation. GT Cap is already a buy. That's a higher high, that's a higher low. Uptrend po yan. Pasukin nyo na po habang nasa baba pa si GT Cap. Next is FB. FB is may support na bounce. There it is. Good price action for FB after this strong move. I'd say FB is a buy already. Same with SMC, yung kapatid niya. Right, we have a support already for SMC. This is a very massive support. Natagal na support na yan. We are back to that level, so why not enter it again, diba? This is the dip you are looking for. SMC. Si FB, B-Core, na maraming naipit. Diba? Ang daming naipit kay B-Core. Sabi sa inyo, wag maghahabol dyan sa taas. Kaya maipit lang kayo dyan. And there it is. B-Core. Support bounce, right? After this downtrend, nag-break siya ng downtrend and just confirm the support. That's solid support right there already. Get in for that. I created account eToro using your link from David. Mabait naman si Irish Chan. Because naka-leave ngayon si Jeff Go. Si Irish is the eToro support for Philippines is also expanding because ang dami na po natin traders sa eToro. Congratulations sa mga nagtutrade na using eToro. Kaya they're also expanding their support group for us. Mas dumadami rin mga Pinoy na nagsusupport sa atin. Si Irish ngayon ang tumutulong. Alright, so Jeffrey, see you. Asan ako? Next kay B-Core, RWM. Si RWM na nirecommend ko noon na umakyat is giving us a good position again at MA20 bounce. RWM, look at that volume, right? I did recommend RWM here. Meron nga pumasok na hindi nila kilala si RWM. And there's the bounce. Higher high and higher low. Best entry point as MA20. Use that as your support. Next kay RWM is Lopez. Lopez is showing us good signals right here. It's not my favorites right now because of the drama with ABS-CBN, but I think matutuloy yan sa ABS-CBN. Napaka-influential po ni ABS-CBN just to be stopped like that. I think mabayaran po nila yung utang kasi yun lang naman yung problema nila. Pag nabayaran nila yun, I don't see any reason why the franchise will not continue. But anyways, Lopez, good divergence right here. Very bullish signals for Lopez. I want to remove Lopez on my picks. Right? Sorry about that. This is kind of aggressive. I don't want to recommend it to you guys. Wait na lang tayo ng breakout from that or confirmation of a support before we enter Lopez. Remove that from the list. Eto si Vita. Guys, si Vita. Boom. Look at the volume. And we're at the support. These are opportunities, buy signals that are very rare. Take advantage of this. Support bounce with volume. What could you ask for more? Diba? Vita, get in. Vita already. PBB. Right, si PBB. Pinoy Big Brother. Good 2 volume spikes. Philippine Business Bank. 2 good volume spikes and it's still playing at the support. That's good for PBB. After momentums here, we're back to support. Test it out. Kind of shaky with the fundamentals of PBB, but so far last year and the start of the year, first quarter, maganda naman yung takbo nila sa negosyo. So I guess yes, short-term trade, why not? Very good volume spikes on the support. Habulin nyo habang nasa support pa yan. Then I have Emperador, Food, and SM on breakouts. Emperador, pag nag-breakout yan, pasukin nyo po. There's the resistance right there. I think it's gonna break out today. Why? Because of the volume. Look at the volume. I think it's gonna break out, but antayin nyo po ang breakout. Huwag nyo pong pangungunahan. Emperador, Food. Also Food for today. I think it's gonna do a breakout. It attempted a breakout yesterday. Failed, but look at that. MA20 is the best entry points. Did recommend Food here. Now it's playing the resistance, testing the resistance. Pag nag-breakout po yan, that's a good entry point for Food. SM. Si SM, very strong resistance right here, but bullish yung pattern niya on the breakout. Entry point po yan. I think SM is gonna start a good rally together with the market if ever mag-breakout din sa market. Ito yung isa mga rason bakit nagre-resistance si PSEi. Anyways, those are my picks for today. I hope you have stocks that you like. Those are the positions I always look for. If ever hindi po ako bigyan ng position ng ganyan, hindi ko po papasukin. Right now, the positions are very good. Ron Kunanan, you're welcome. Romel, I'm gonna go back to the comments. Romel Carl Basada, PXP sir, thanks. Tingnan natin si PXP. May mga news ngayon na magkakaproblema pag nag-oil drill. So, PXP is plateauing. Can't recommend it yet. Though there is a support right here. For speculative players, yes, you can test out that support for PXP. Australia, Elmer, good morning sir. ICT po. Si ICT, wait for the breakout lang. Or if ever you can get back into the support for your position for ICT. Joshua Dabuet, sir, good morning. Pa-check po si Tugs. Salamat. Si Tugs naman, one of my favorite stocks right now kasi nasa baba pa. Still testing the support, though volume is already starting to pick up. Wait lang tayo ng bounce before another entry for Tugs because if it bounces, that's gonna be confirming the support, further solidifying the support if it bounces. Wala pang bounce, konti ingat lang muna sa mga hindi pa nakapasok. Sa mga nakapasok na, the support is still holding, so it's still good. Marco Barin, WPI, Sir Lloyd, with best regards. Ito WPI uptrend eh. Right? We have MA20 bounce. Ang problema ko, may resistance tayo. This is the resistance levels. But if you can enter at MA20, why not for WPI? Resistance lang ang problema ko at WPI. If it breaks out from that resistance, that's gonna be a very massive momentum for WPI. So I'm waiting for that breakout to happen. Kasi malapit na tayo dyan. Gear Trader, good morning sir. FPH po and Tugo. I was contemplating on putting Tugo on my recommendations for today, but tinanggal ko lang. But Tugo, guys, ganda ng price action. Broke MA20, higher low. I just think this is gonna be an uptrend already. But I don't want to be very aggressive in my recommendations. That's a flag pattern also. So pag nag-breakout lang, another confirmation for Tugo. Before I want to recommend it, FPH. Remember, I recommended FPH here sa support niya. And it's already going up. So congratulations sa mga pumasok kay FPH. Remember guys, I recommended FPH here. I can remember it here. Recommended it here again. And there it is, lumipad na. It's already doing a pullback. There was a breakout. I don't want to recommend it anymore, especially in breakouts na nasa taas. Mahirap po yan. Wait for the pullback and bounce before you want to enter FPH. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay FPH. Seth Yap, hi, ask ko lang po, what do you think about binary trading? I haven't really done full research about binary trading. So I can't really comment on that yet. Russell Solomon, hi sir Lloyd, good morning po. ISM and JFC, please. Alright, ISM, wait for the bounce lang before you want to enter. JFC, may resistance pa sa JFC. Alright, so I kept telling you guys, wait lang tayo ng breakout kay JFC before we want to enter. But definitely, price action is very good. Okay? So, JFC, wait for the breakout. Jollibee, Aris De La Peña, good morning sir. ABG po, goodbye pa din po. Insights po kay SSI and EEI. Si ABG, is it still a good buy? Not yet as of the moment. Mamaya na po for your position. SSI, si SSI nag 52-week high na. We're seeing resistance levels right there. You can't recommend it anymore. Hopefully it goes back down to MA20. At very least we have a base and we have a support. Okay. So, SSI. Then, EEI. Ito si EEI. Ito maganda. It's doing a pullback. This is why I don't want you to enter breakouts, guys. Very good example. EEI. Nag-all-time 52-week high siya. But, that would have been a breakout, right? But again, I don't like breakouts at the top. Very risky, especially on an uptrend stock. Kasi, yung trend niya pa ganyan. I always teach this in my seminars. Please join the seminars. It's doing a pullback right now. Wait for the bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, pasukin niyo po yan. Definitely good for EI. The magic of MA20, talk about that always. Doon niyo po pasukin as much as possible. Gabriel Ogad, Maxes. Sorry. Time check, it's 9:22. Bilisan ko lang po ito. Maxes. Still starting to hit the resistance. Wait lang tayo ng pullback and bounce or maybe a breakout if ever. There's a possible support here. So, dyan po natin pasukin si Maxes. Just for today, sunog ako always. Sean Lau, good morning. Sir Lloyd, good morning din. Jumuel, Balos, Sir Lloyd, SSI po at CHP. Thanks. SSI, we talked about that already. Si SS, CHP. CHP then. Si CHP, wait lang tayo ng bounce before we want to enter CHP. Just for today, you keep learning as much as possible. If you're still practicing, use virtual money para hindi po masunog ang pera niyo. Hindi po sayang. Okay? Gear Trader Insights po kay Disney International Market. Good company. Especially na maglalabas na si Lion King. So, ganda ng mga movies lang ngayon. Disney, Walt Disney, NYSC, and nagko-consolidate pa. Hitting all-time high levels kasi. A breakout would be good for Disney if you really want to enter it. Speaking of that, it's in my watch list. If you want to check out my watch list, I have a watch list here. Disney is one of them. And andyan po si Disney. Nag-aabang po ako mag-breakout sa Disney. Okay? Neil Harold Managa, good morning coach. Laki po ng foreign selling this week. How will this affect po yung stocks natin? Foreign selling is really just because nagre-resistance ang mga stocks, right? Foreign selling also usually happens in resistance levels ng PSEi. Remember, resistance is where people will sell. That's why we're seeing foreign selling. Pag nagmura yan ulit, you're gonna see foreign buying. Simple as that. Similar lang naman yan sa trading natin. But the thing is, international market kasi yung foreign, mas malaki ang pera nila. Kaya whenever there's buying, umaakyat. Then whenever they're selling, nahihirapan si market. Diba? We're just using it as what you call this gauge for our market movement. Guys, pasensya na, ang dami pong comments pero hindi ko po hindi ko po masagot lahat. Pasensya na. Ang daming comments. I'm really happy. Ang daming very active yung mga viewers natin today. Break the cycle. Good morning, Ashley. Last lang, insights kay food. Food is in my recommendations for today for breakout. Break the cycle. Boss, pasuyin naman si MRC. Lastly, si MRC. Recommended this at the support si MRC. Sabi ko sa inyo, huwag nyo habulin sa taas. Should you really want to enter MRC, breakout na lang. It's doing a pullback. And then a bounce anytime soon should be the best entry point for MRC. Recommended MRC at these levels. Diba? And that's it for today. It's a Friday. Konti ingat sa market. Resistance levels tayo sa market. So, mahirapan po sa market gumalaw. As much as possible, enter the stocks at the supports. Huwag po dun sa resistance. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you again next week. If you want to join the seminar sa Davao, meron po registration link sa Facebook page ko, Financial Freedom 101. If you want to gain access to my seminars, I invite you to. It's gonna be very fruitful for you. Check out the comments ng mga tao sa seminars ko. It's gonna cut your learning curve to half. Instead of losing that money sa mga trades ninyo, invest it on learning how to trade. And it's gonna pay you dividends, basically. Right? Yun lang muna. Right? Rome, maglalabas ako ng registration over the weekend. Check it out. August 4, kita-kits tayo dyan. Let's get rich together. Bye guys. Enjoy your weekend. Oh